Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm KandyCorpse, you can call me Kay, and today we are going to be seeing what kinds of things people need to get off their chest. My husband wants a divorce since brother-in-law saw me naked. I'm going to assume it was an accident and your husband is like doing too much, but let's not judge too fast. I don't know who to speak to because this is very embarrassing. My husband and I own a lake cottage. Yup. Either brother-in-law was being a perv or it was 100% an accident. My husband and I own a lake cottage and we spend most weekends there. Sometimes his sister and her husband join us, but it's always pre-planned. They have 2 children. Last Friday, my husband told them to join us and sent me a text that they were coming with their children. I didn't see the text and brother-in-law walked in on me while I was naked. I ran to the room and heard him say, "Damn," and laugh out loud, and then his wife and children walked in. Then I heard them fighting and she drove away with the children. I don't know what he told his wife, but she was livid about it. He was laughing the whole time he told me. Eventually, I gave him my car after my husband answered me and said he was on his way, so I felt that I didn't need my car anymore. My husband didn't say much other than he always told me not to go around naked. He has mentioned it sometimes when we are at home and like I go up to the bathroom to drink water in the middle of the night and I am too sleepy to put on my robe, or when I'm showering and I forgot something, I just run out to fetch it, which is what happened this time. But he didn't speak to me either and just gave me the silent treatment. Today I told him to speak to me and he is very angry because brother-in-law saw me, but also because he had made some comments about it to sister-in-law, and my husband said that he wasn't sure he wanted to continue this marriage. I don't need any advice. I'm just so heartbroken and wanted to vent somewhere because I am too embarrassed to tell my friends. Edit. I just got this from brother-in-law. I text my husband, sister-in-law, and brother-in-law in a group chat to ask what happened. Sister-in-law blocked me. Brother-in-law told me this. Sister-in-law was angry that he shut the door behind him and left her and the children out, and she started yelling at him. She's been yelling the whole drive up. Then he told her why he shut the door behind him, and he was laughing about it and said that it was a great way to start his weekend and that he was looking forward to this day. What a sight for sore eyes. He said he was messing with her because she got angry at him for nothing and was always yelling at him. Well, it backfired on me because she left the idiot in my home for about an hour until he gave up and she would come back and he borrowed my car. Sister-in-law was angry that he stayed in the cottage after she left for an hour and told my husband. My husband is a possessive moron that I ignored the red flags of because our marriage has been very happy and I love him, and his jealousy and possessiveness have not had a chance to flare up because I've been a very devoted wife. I guess we all got the consequences of our actions. I ignored my husband's red flags and they came back to bite me. Brother-in-law hurt sister-in-law because she's always angry at something, and now she's making his life a living hell, and my loser husband will be losing the best thing that has ever happened to him, according to him. So it's very much giving misunderstanding. Do you want to be a part of this today? And he is watching, y'all. I don't know what you just did, but he saw that. Just so you know. He saw everything you just did. He's watching you right now. That's him right now. This comment says, "Holy shit, everyone in your orbit are behaving like absolute fucking children over this. He accidentally walked in and saw you naked. He didn't shoot your grandma. I'm sorry your husband is an insecure baby." Okay. If your husband wants a divorce because you got walked in on, then he shouldn't be a man you should want to be with anyways, because when will it be the cherry on top for him? How many times have you had issues about things that weren't your fault? He could have come and told you in person rather than text you that they were coming. Yeah, that's true too. He could have I get why he texted, like maybe they were ahead of him or something, but it's still, maybe even a call would have been better, because if it was a text, maybe she didn't know her phone went off, because it sounded like she had no idea that there was a text. And like, it sounded like when he texted, it was literally like just as they were pulling up, which is weird. Like, why would he be texting right as they were pulling up? Oh, this one's like super short. I've been hiding from my best friend's mom for 15 years. When I was 17, my best friend and I, both stupid teenagers, were driving back from a concert. He fell asleep in the passenger seat, and I fell asleep for a second behind the wheel. We hit a tree, and he died instantly. Oh, that's actually really fucking awful. I'm so sorry. His mom came to the hospital and hugged me. She told me it wasn't my fault. She said she forgave me, and I just couldn't handle it. I stopped visiting. I ignored her calls. I couldn't look her in the eye knowing her son was dead because I blinked too long. She still sends me a birthday card every year, 15 years later. No note, no signature, just thinking of you. I don't know how to face her. I don't know if she still forgives me or if she just wants me to forgive myself. That is actually so sad. That's so awful to have to go through a loss like that. And I feel like I've heard stories where the parent was resentful and was hateful, and I thought that that's what this would be, but at the same time, I understand the original poster's grief with this and their like shock of like, oh my god, like I can never face them again, like I took their child away, like the guilt is what I was looking for too, the grief and the guilt. As a mom, it would kill me to lose not only my child but their best friend to such a tragedy this way. Please take the time to go tell her you think of her child often, that he lives on in your memories. I guarantee she's just waiting for you to come back around. You're likely the only one who grieves at a similar level as she does. You both deserve to heal from this. That's a good comment, honestly. Like, I agree that I think it would be good to have some sort of, not necessarily closure, but a conversation that could possibly bring you two together. And it could, maybe there's something inside both of you that could heal and benefit from having a conversation. Okay, last story of the day. My wife, 25F, threw away my entire Pokemon card collection because she said I was too old for it. Ooh, this one could get people heated. Like, was it her being petty and her just being mean because you have a hobby? Or like, were you doing too much? Either way, she shouldn't have thrown your stuff away, but I'd like to see what this one says. I'm 30 male, and I've been collecting Pokemon cards since I was a kid. Some of them were even from the 90s and worth a little bit of money. Not that that matters since I would never sell these, but mostly these are sentimental items because they reminded me of my childhood. Aw, I get that, and I love that so much. I have Belisara cards. I used to have Belisara cards. I'm really fucking pissed because one of my exes stole them from me. I kept them neatly in binders on a shelf in my office. Me too. Oh, so this is gonna be, it sounds like it's gonna be a thing where the wife is just being a bitch and just throws them away for no reason because like they don't fit her ideal like aesthetic, and in her mind that's like the proper thing. A few days ago, I noticed they were gone, and when I asked my wife of 2 years where they were, she casually told me she threw them out because you're a grown man and you don't need to play with kid stuff. That would piss me off like you don't even know. I honestly felt sick. She didn't even ask, just been something that's been a part of my life for decades. When I got angry, she doubled down and said that I should thank her for helping me move on. Seems to me like I might need to file for divorce. I don't blame you, you should. So I just wanted to shout this into the void while I decide what to do. No advice needed, just here to vent. I don't blame you. Oh my god. Not even exaggerating, this is divorce worthy. And she'll paint it as you divorcing her over silly Pokemon cards, but it's you divorcing her because she doesn't respect you or the things that you love. You can have a wife who doesn't tear you down for the things you love, but loves you because of it. And then OP responded to this. In my view, when she decided to do this, she threw away our marriage along with the cards. And that is so valid because that's so crazy. It's not like you were being over dramatic and like organizing them every way and it was like genuinely having a negative effect on your everyday life. What the fuck? I'd be pressing charges. Me too. I'd be pressing charges. Pokemon cards are collectibles. I would be horrified if my partner did that to me. It would be filing for divorce as well. Can you get them from your bins? Have they been taken away? Contact your counsel with the date the bins were taken, and maybe you can go and find them. Sadly, it looks like they might be gone. It seems she did this last week. So yeah, you don't even look at them that often enough to where, like, not that, you know, not in a bad way, but like they're not affecting your life in that type of way, in a negative way, to where she needed to get rid of them. Like, they were just something that you were like, wait, that's always been there. And I haven't seen them in a minute. Where the fuck they go? I would be so mad. I would also divorce over that. That's actually absolutely insane. So I've given up hope on the cards. However, I consider this a small price to pay to show me who the real woman I married is. She might have thrown away happy memories, but in return, she saved me many more years wasted with her. Very true. I like that OP is choosing to be like more positive about this. OP's wife did not respect him at all, and that's still absolutely insane to me. All right, that is everything that we are going to get off of our chest for today. If there's anything that you would like to get off your chest, let me know down below. And that is everything. I will see you all in the next video. Bye. Have a good night.